Have you ever experienced a moment when your heartbeat suddenly becomes so loud it feels like it's echoing in your ears? When your palms turn sweaty, and you sense that the very next second could decide everything about your life? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself standing hundreds of feet above the ground. The earth below looks as small as ants. The wind is fierce, and beneath your feet there is no solid ground. Only empty space. One wrong move and it's all over. The question is, can you endure that fear? Or would your legs freeze in place? Welcome to USA File, the channel where we uncover the world's most astonishing secrets, places, and experiences, the kind most people only see in movies or dreams. Today's video is not for the faint-hearted, because we are taking you to 10 of the most dangerous rides and attractions in the world, where the distance between thrill and disaster is measured in mere seconds. These are places where human courage, nerves, and fear are all put to the ultimate test. Usually, a swing ride reminds us of innocent childhood memories gently swaying in a park, laughing without a care in the world. But in some corners of the world, that same swing transforms into an experience where a person feels suspended between life and death. Some people step back the moment they see these rides, while others, after screaming once, line up again for another turn. Perhaps it's the addictive rush of conquering fear that pulls them back every time. Let's begin in Tampa, Florida, with a terrifying drop tower known as Falcon's Fury. Standing approximately 335 feet tall, this ride feels ordinary at first. You sit comfortably, the safety restraints lock into place, and the tower slowly begins to rise. The people below grow smaller. The surrounding sounds fade away, and a cool breeze brushes against your face. But the real fear begins at the top. Suddenly, your seat tilts forward at a 90-degree angle, leaving you facing straight down toward the ground. A few seconds of silence, and then, without warning, you plummet downward at nearly 60 miles per hour. In those brief seconds, time feels frozen, as if you are suspended in mid. Just before hitting the ground, the seat shifts back into position, but your heartbeat takes much longer to return to normal. Then there is the wing-walk flight experience that makes a regular airplane journey feel like child's play. Here, you are not seated inside the aircraft, but strapped securely on top of its wings. Fastened tightly with safety harnesses, you ascend thousands of feet into the sky. The wind crashes against you. The earth stretches endlessly below, and when the plane banks or dips slightly, a surge of adrenaline races through your body. Technically, it is safe. Mentally, however, not everyone can withstand such an intense test of nerves. In the lush yet intimidating landscapes of Indonesia, zipline cycling presents another extraordinary challenge. A thin cable stretches between two mountains, and you must ride a bicycle across it. Below lies a deep valley, above an open sky, and in between, just you and that narrow line. Although you are secured with safety gear, every pedal stroke sends your heart into your throat. Here, balance of the mind matters more than physical strength. Volcano surfing in Nicaragua is quite literally playing with fire. On the slope of an active volcano, riders slide down nearly 2,000 feet on a wooden board. Speeds can reach up to 60 miles per hour, and the most terrifying part, there are no brakes. Once you begin, there is no stopping. Ash, loose rocks, and a steep descent make this less of a game and more of an extreme test of courage. High above the snowy peaks of Austria hangs the Sky Ladder, nerve-shattering experience. Suspended roughly 2,000 feet above the ground, this hanging ladder sways with every step. The moment you place your foot on it, you can hear your own breathing. With each movement, the ladder trembles, and the deep valley below remains constantly in view. Here, physical strength means little. Confidence and trust in yourself mean everything. Denmark's free-fall net jump removes even the comfort of being strapped into a seat. You simply stand on a platform, and without warning, a trapdoor opens beneath you. A 130-foot free fall follows seconds that feel like eternity. At T-bottom, a strong safety net catches you. But the moment when the ground rushes closer is beyond words. At Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi, Formula Rossa redefines speed. In just 5 seconds, the coaster accelerates to 149 miles per hour. Riders must wear protective goggles to shield their eyes. The force presses your body tightly against the seat, making it difficult to breathe. It's not just facets, an overwhelming physical experience. Paragliding may appear peaceful at first glance: open skies, breathtaking valleys, and you floating effortlessly in the air. Yet at thousands of feet above the ground, even a sudden gust of wind can send your heart racing. Alongside beauty walks the constant presence of risk. In London, the car loop ride takes things a step further. You are seated inside a real car that is driven through a complete 360-degree loop. When the car turns upside down, gravity itself seems to disappear for a split second. Living a scene that feels straight out of a Hollywood stunt is not something everyone can handle. And finally, in Las Vegas, the Stratosphere Extreme ride sits nearly 900 feet above the ground, extending from the edge of a towering building. Below, the city lights sparkle. Above, open air surrounds you. When the ride tilts forward over the edge, it feels as though you are about to plunge straight down into the glowing streets beneath. These 10 rides are not merely forms of entertainment, they are intense examinations of human courage and emotional control. Some call them adventure, others call them madness. But one truth remains clear. These experiences push us beyond our limits and remind us that conquering fear is, in itself, a powerful achievement. Now, tell us in the comments which of these rides do you find the most terrifying? And if given the opportunity, would you dare to try it? If you enjoyed today's adrenaline-filled presentation, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to USA File, where we continue to bring you stories and discoveries that both amaze you and make you think. Until the next video, remember, life itself is a ride where balance, courage, and belief are the strongest safety belts of all.